I am thy father's spirit, doomed for a certain term to walk the night, and for the day confined to fasting fires, until the foul crimes done in my days of nature are burnt and purged away. Would that I could tell the secrets of my spirit house, I could a tale unfold, whose lightest word would harrow up thy soul, freeze thy young blood, make thy two eyes like stars start from their spheres, thy knotted and combined locks to part, and each particular hair to stand on end like quills upon the fretful porpentine. And this eternal blaze on must not be to ears of flesh and blood. List, list, oh list, if ever did thy dear father love, revenge is foul and most unnatural murder. 'Tis given out that sleeping in my orchard a serpent stung me. So the whole air of Denmark is by a forged process of my death rankly abused. Know thou, noble youth, the serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown. Thy uncle, aye, that incestuous, that adulterous beast, with witchcraft of his wit, with traitorous gifts. Oh, wicked wit and gifts that have the power so to seduce. Unto his shameful lust the will of my most seeming virtuous queen. Oh, Hamlet, what falling off was there from me, whose love was of that dignity that it went hand in hand even with the vow I made to her in marriage, and to decline upon a wretch whose natural gifts were poor to those of mine. Virtue, though it never will be moved, though lewdness court it in a shape of heaven, so lust, though to a radiant angel linked, will sate itself in a celestial bed and prey on garbage. The soft, methinks I scent the morning air. Brief let me be. Sleeping in my orchard, my custom always of the afternoon, upon my secure hour thy uncle stole with juice of Kirstibona in a vial, and in the porches of my ears did pour the leprous distilment which holds such enmity with blood of man that swift as quicksilver it doth course through the natural gates and alleys of the body, and with a sudden vigour it doth posset and curd like eager droppings into milk, the thin and wholesome blood. So did it mine, and a most instant tetter backed about, most Lazar-like with vile and loathsome crust, all my smooth body. Thus was I sleeping by a brother's hand, of life, of love, of queen at once dispatched, cut off even in the blossoms of my sin, one household disappointed, unannalled, no reckoning made, but sent to my account with all my imperfections on my head. Oh, horrible, horrible, most horrible. If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not. Let not the royal bed of Denmark be a couch for luxury and damned incest. But howsoever thou pursuest this act, take not thy mind, nor let thy soul contrive against thy mother aught. Leave it to heaven, and to those thorns that in her bosom lodged a prick and sting her. Fare thee well at once. Glowworm shows the matin to be near, and gins to pale his ineffectual fire. Adieu. 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 Remember me.